Hey guys, it's the Diecast Man here bringing you another review. Today it's on the 1/18 scale Maisto Mercedes AMG GT. If you guys saw that unbelievable steal of all those cars that we got from BJ's and Costco, this was one of them. So of course that $14.99 price, and I will leave a link in the description to the black version on Amazon. This car comes in black, blue, yellow, red, and silver, I believe. I think that's all the colors. I probably would have gotten black. I might have opted for that solar beam yellow color that looks really, really nice, but black was the only one that they had. So I think that's all the colors. There's a lot of them, so correct me if I'm wrong on those colors in the comments section below. Yeah, so this model is really, really nice. I've wanted an AMG GT for a long time, and I've come so close to buying them for, $40 or $50 and stuff on eBay, and I know how much hatred I get when I do that, so I waited, and here I am with the AMG GT, and here we are at the review. So with that out of the way, let's get started. The front end of the AMG GT looks so cool. It almost looks like a more redefined, like SLS or SLR. It looks super, super good. I absolutely love the AMG GT. I don't see as many as I should. I see quite a few of them, but not as many as I would like to see. Especially in that solar beam yellow color. That's a really nice solar beam or sunbeam yellow. I think. I don't remember exactly which one. But the headlight detail, very nice. The big LED DRL there coming and cornering right in the front of the headlight, and then the xenon bulb with all the little other bulbs around it. That looks really, really nice. Grille, we have a little AMG badge here, the three-pointed star logo, and then the nice Mercedes logo with that really cool, like, honeycomb sort of like affecting rippling grille or whatever you want to call it. I love that grille design so much. Fake mesh though, unfortunately. It is a Maisto though, keep that in mind. AMG plate here, exactly the same thing on the CLK GTR. And then just some more mesh there on the intakes, and then like a nice little splitter here. Very, very long hood. So it is a very long car, but the hood kind of takes after the SLR and the SLS too, with that really long hood design with these nice little intakes here, some fake mesh, windshield wipers, just one piece. So there is the side profile of the AMG GT. I think it looks so like modern. I love the way that they designed it like that. Just that nice end there and the curve on the end, and then the long hood. It's a beautiful, beautiful looking car. So your wheels here, just your I think these are base wheels on the AMG GT. So these are just your typical silver Mercedes wheels with the orange calipers back there. They say AMG and something else on them that I cannot read. And they do not spin through the calipers, unfortunately. The brake disc and the brake caliper is just one piece. But the power steering is very, very nice. We'll get into that later. Tires feel very good. Moving down a little bit right, we see the V8 biturbo badge indicating the AMG and that it is a V8 biturbo. Iconic Mercedes design there on the mirrors. Sorry about the autofocus. There we go. Door handles feel very nice too. You can actually, for once, use the door handles to open up the car. I find that that's not a lot of cases, unfortunately, on some of these models, but this one is one of them. So I think the back is just better looking than the front, and I think the front is really good looking on the AMG GT. But this just looks so nice. They did such a good job. It has just such a nice back end to it. It's really, really nice. So tail lights, all those LEDs there, it looks super, super good. No peg really, and the headlights are very snugly fit in there, so that's great. Got the Mercedes logo, AMG, and then GT embossed there. And then moving down, we have the AMG plate, same as the front, just straight rather than curved for the front end. Some reflectors, and then these big exhaust ports with a nice carbon diffuser. Very nice texture to it too. So you can hear that carbon, and yeah, it looks really, really good. That back end of this car is just awesome. So I think we'll just take a quick peek underneath, since there is a fairly nice amount of detail underneath, I'd say. The weird thing is there's like this gigantic like space right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's just like nothing right here, and there's like a huge, see that? There's just like a huge like cavern right there. So that's interesting. But it does say AMG GT scale 1/18 Maisto. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and do what we always do, and that is open up everything on this car. I find it easier to actually go on the sides of this hood and try and open it, but I just cut my nails, so I might have to go the classic route of flipping it over to get that to open. So there is our engine detail right there with the nice V8 bi-turbo. Love Mercedes AMGs so much. They do such a good job on their engines. Got AMG on the side there, the little plaque indicating who built the car, and then the Mercedes logo there. Got some other nice little details around here. Not really sure what that is. And then lots of like little wires and stuff. So that looks really good. Nice one big black plastic piece there. Looks very, very nice. Paint is very like metallic-y too. This is not dust. This is the actual finish of the paint. It's very, very, very metallic-y, so that's wicked cool. First feature I want to get into on the AMG GT before I show you the rear trunk is this really cool spoiler here in the back that will probably not open up because I just cut my nails. Yeah, no. Okay. Let me figure out, sorry about that, let me figure out the best way to get this open here. There we go. I'll just cheat and do it from the bottom. But it does have a nice little spoiler that comes up. That would probably deploy at 60 or 65 miles an hour or something on the actual car. But just a nice little accent spoiler there. So that looks very nice. I think it's a very nice touch. And it is pretty easy to bring up if you have nails. And then not a whole lot to see here in the back trunk. Just some black plastic and things. And then I very much like AMG interiors, especially how this one is sort of like a more modern version of the SLS interior. So this, you can see the nice Mercedes wheel there. Looks that leather wrapped door panels. Not a ton of detail on the door panels, but just enough. Got the AMG door sills there, or two pedals down there. And then, yeah, I mean, that interior just looks really, really nice. I love that whole center column design on the AMG GT, to have like that almost like that mouse pad controller thing there in the center with all the buttons on the side, the start buttons and everything. So that just looks really good. There is nothing on the screen, which is kind of weird. Normally they put like a little map decal on previous other Maistos, but there's actually nothing on that screen. It's just a black piece, which is fine. And then you see the air vent design there, the silvery and the black. And yeah, the buttons really aren't colored in, but there is some carbon texture there in the center console. There you go, in the center console. So that looks good. And then the seats are those AMG bucket seats. They got the little AMG badge going on there. Looks very, very nice. So yeah, pretty good interior. I wish that the screen had something on it and the buttons were colored in, but other than that, the interior looks pretty good of the AMG GT. So we do have working suspension, front and rear, more in the back, a lot more in the back than in the front, but it still gets the job done. Some nice suspension there. Power steering works great. The wheel doesn't stay turned all the way; it kind of goes back. Like that, which is fine, although I do like having a really curved, really like nicely turned wheel while the car is displayed. It looks much better, but not as far as the CLK GTR. That thing goes really, really far. So yeah, you can see that power steering working great. So more videos to come in the collection. Just had my birthday. Got one model related thing there, so get videos up of that as soon as I can after I finish going through this whole big stash of cars from Costco and BJ's. And yeah, like always, I'll leave a link in the description. If you like the video or want to see more like this, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Really help me out. And subscribe if you are new and you do like videos like this. So with the 1/18 scale Mercedes AMG GT made by Maisto, it's the Diecast Man, signing off.